Welcome back, everyone. Our friends over at Park Springs Retirement Community are leading the way in memory care services. Kara is finding out more about the extra steps that they are taking to ensure those living with dementia are getting the best care possible. Kara, it's been a great time watching you learn more about this wonderful facility, and we're not done yet. Who do you have with you now?
We're not done yet. They truly are leading the way, Christine. I couldn't have said it better myself. And we have a special treat because with us right now is David Sheard, who's the CEO and founder of Dementia Care Matters. Welcome, David.
Hi, great to be here in Atlanta.
Yes, we're thrilled to have you in Atlanta in the United States. I keep saying you're pioneering this new service for dementia, and we don't call them patients. We call them family members. Or yes.
Because that's the atmosphere we want to create.
Right, exactly.
Family, yeah.
I love it. So, David, tell people a little bit about your background and your experience.
My background, originally social worker, now a university doctor, run a global organisation called Dementia Care Matters, but really this is it's been my life, 40 years of my life.
Right, and tell people about, you pioneered the butterfly effect. Tell people about that.
Yeah, I worked 14 years in health and social services in England, and I had a bit of an early midlife crisis at 36 and arrived home saying, I've got to get out of it all. The words I used were, I can't run warehouses in dementia care anymore.
Right.
What did I mean by warehouse? Place that's empty, sterile, clinical, that locks people in, chemically koshes them, and then writes about their behaviours.
Right.
And my gut said, what if everything I've been trained was wrong? What if actually it's us causing the distress, us causing the behaviours? What if actually you could live well with dementia?
Right, so you had that gut feeling, and then what did you do? You started...
So I started with the first butterfly home. I didn't know the owner manager. Her name was Anne Fretwell, and she said, I've heard you're the wacky guy from Pluto.
I don't think you're wacky at all, David. You're excellent.
These ideas were viewed a bit off the planet 22 years ago when I began. Because the ideas were that people with dementia needed to be reached, needed to be connected, needed to go with their reality. Don't force truth, don't ask questions, don't push logic, believe they are who they are.
Sure.
And if a woman with dementia 84 in a 90 thinks she's in a red dress and stilettos, give her Vogue magazine, give her a bag of stiletto shoes.
Sure.
Help her believe she is who she was.
Yes, I love that. And isn't that kind of what we all want? It's taking that need and that sense of belonging and a sense of being understood and applying it to all humans, right?
Actually, it's not really about dementia care, is it? It's about a model that says we want to be reached, we want to be connected with, we want to be believed, and in the end, we want to feel we really, really matter.
I love that, David. Okay, tell people where we are right now and what this room is about.
So we're in Pebblebrook. Pebblebrook is the first USA butterfly home. This is Lake House. It's a house for people with later stage dementia care, dementia where it's progressed many years on, and where their world has become more about the senses, more about high comfort, more about high touch.
Yes. Okay, so tell me too, why is it so important for you to utilize this room?
Yeah, and people will say, oh goodness, the colours are a bit strong, or is it a bit child and nursery-like, and it's a bit random, but the whole idea is that people with dementia's world is coming in and in and in, and eventually it's a 3-foot circumference around them, and if that 3-foot circumference is empty, then the metaphor we give to them is you're a nothing person.
Sure.
Whereas this is actually saying, you've had a rich life, we've brought the world to you.
Right.
Because you can't go out and experience it. Here it all is. And it's not about treating people with dementia like children. It's saying you've been an adult, but now you can't work through the thinking and the concepts and the logic. So we've actually brought senses and colour and touch and things that don't test you.
Right.
Things that you can just be with.
Right. And I love, we've been here all morning, and I love the interaction that's going on in this room is incredible. The relationships, the bonds that are being formed. You can tell that everyone is seen as a person here. Tell me quickly about a story that you've had where you've seen the butterfly effect kind of work through fruition.
The first example I ever had where I knew I was onto something was that Bill arrived in our first care home. He wielded a double-handed stick, age 84. He'd been moved from 3 care homes in a row.
Yes.
And that was what he was like.
Sure.
But I discovered he'd been a farmer. He hadn't had a farm for 20 years. He was trying to get back to the farm. He didn't understand he was in a care home.
Right.
He had to get back. He wanted to get back to cattle and sheep. How do you create that in a care home?
Sure.
The solution was we hard-boiled eggs, literally, put them under all the bushes in the garden, told him the farm hens had laid their eggs in the farm, and we couldn't possibly look at his farm until he'd actually collected all the eggs in. And it was a eureka moment. We did that every day for 2.5 years in that care home, and he was a lovely man, and he wouldn't have dreamt to raise a stick.
I love that, David. Amazing work you're doing. And you can, if you have somebody in your life that's maybe suffering from dementia, they can flourish here at Pebblebrook. I love that word, flourish, and have their own eureka moment. All right, Christine, back to you. This place is incredible. We'll see you one more time. And I can't wait. I think we're going to speak to Sandra next. So, David, thank you so much for your time. Yes, back to you. Thanks
so much. Thanks, Kara and David. Again, wonderful information. If you would like to learn more, please head over to their website, parksprings.com/health services, or just pick up the phone right now. Give them a call at 678-684-3800.